but we have this Batman Forever that just came in from Automated. And we decided we're just going to open this puppy up and set it up in front of you to show you what a really neat game is. There's like nobody has any more. They don't have any more, do they?
And then they got it repainted was $300-$400.
Now, Tony, did you see any more Batman Forever?
No, I did not. I went all the way in the back.
Yeah, so here it is. Now, this is one of the new ones. So it said, hey, Arcade Alex and Stoned is here, and my Gert from Holland. That's right. It is 327000C. I wonder what the C means. Now, cleverly, Michelle, would you say cleverly? I'm going to let Michelle's going to film. Cleverly, we have cut the bottom of it. Now listen, a lot of you don't like the way we do it, but this is the best way to open it. Jersey Jack understood this, and so did Spooky Pinball. The best way to open a stern pin is to cut the bottom of it off. Okay, now you need a second imbecile because we're going to lift it off and we're going to catch the legs, otherwise they'll clatter to the floor. However, they are protected, but we're just going to make sure. So as we lift it up, all right, the legs are on your side, though.
I got it.
Now, the other advantage of having a box like this is that it can be easily lowered on top of me, and then I can hide. Oh! There we go. See, now, this makes a great place to play hide and seek from. Doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
So, if you buy a new stern pin, you can have the kids make it. You can make a fort out of this box. There's a lot of things you can do. We're going to throw all the debris into this box here. So we are going to unpack this baby. We're not going to take this off until we get there. Now there's one really annoying thing Stern does. I do not like this. I don't wish they would stop putting the frigging bolts into this. I don't like this. It's not good. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because it's another pain in the rear end to take the damn things out. It is. Now, listen. I was thinking, gentlemen,
Yes.
that maybe we won't put this on legs. We'll put it on a cart. The question is, do we have an empty cart?
Right behind
How
you.
nice.
Any closer than biting in the ass.
What?
Just saying. You can leave them both.
Now listen, Batman Forever, we actually have, I'll float the things in later, we actually have an opening. I'm going to float it in another time. It's not going to be there now, but it's going to be there after this process. This is live videos. You have to wait until they process. I'm going to show you when we first got this machine in. I think it was 3 years ago.
Yes, Phil, you are late. How are
Phil,
you?
you're late.
You can leave them both.
I could.
Yes, if you're putting it on the cart, yeah.
Young man over there.
I don't have to. You're right. I could leave the bolts in. Okay.
I'm gonna handle this.
Okay. Now, we're going to put it on the cart. So I'm going to angle it, and we're going to go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can roll around. So we're going to back Mr. Cart up to it.
Mm-hmm.
You will grab it there, and I will guide it here. Good. And Paul, by the way, this is Paul.
Say hello.
He has come to assist us. Paul lives nearby, really nearby, and he is now working on Saturdays and whenever he can. He has a new baby.
Full-time Saturday.
He has a. Now, here's how you do it. You tilt this cart up, and I'll get you in the back, and I'll do this part. No, we don't lift it. You put the cart down like this, like so, and then the machine is tilted. Paul, you'll get on this side, so the machine can be lifted up. Good. you're going to tilt it to me. That's right. Good. Okay, I've got it here. Now, when I count 3, you're going to lift, and I'm going to tilt down. 1, 2,
Don't
3.
hit the back.
That's right. Good, good, good. Good. Now, we're going to center it more. So I need somebody to get on that end. I'll be on this end.
I got it.
Ready? Lift. Good. Good. So far, so good. And it looks like the game is, as all Stern's packing, it's beautifully packed, and the game looks exquisite. Is that a good word for this? Is anybody commenting?
Exquisite.
Is anybody watching?
Yes, 41 are watching.
41. Where is everybody tonight? I actually didn't think we'd be doing this, but we're...
Gee willikers.
Now, this is important. You have to be ready for the deflection. That's right. So, Tony, you have to step away, and then you step away, because when you saw through this, it's unpredictable. Now, that didn't do anything.
I'm very excited.
That didn't do anything. But you have to be ready. Now, we have to also have to get out of the coin door at this point. We need to get the bolts to bolt the whatchamajig back.
The head.
The head. Now we have 2 sets of keys. I'm going to put this inside. What does this say? California proposition. This product can expose you to chemicals.
Chemicals that
including-
cause cancer. Yeah.
Well, I think everything can expose you to cancer.
Yep.
Okay.
There's
Now
some-
we remove that.
They want you to say bags.
I don't think Tony understands what bags is.
No, he doesn't.
So I will tell Tony. Bags! He needs to watch that video.
Mm-hmm.
It's infamous, and I made it up on the spot. And I did not expect
Sure,
people to
when I
still
have the
remember
time, let me tell
the
you.
bags. Yes, when he has plenty of time with the baby.
Yeah, with the baby.
Yes, the packing is recyclable.
Yes, yes. I would say it is. Well, we're certainly going to reuse the box. Now, I don't have any kids for the people who play the box. The box will go on top of a pinball we're shipping. Oh, by the way, while I'm putting this up, we just finished this. Guy was very interested in
Hey,
it
Phil, how are you?
until I told him it was ready. And now he says, well, he's not ready for a pinball right now.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. So this is going to go into the showroom. It's almost done. It's a very nice pinball.
Yeah.
Now,
Does that make sense? Like it.
I can get very frustrated sometimes, folks. Very unhappy. Now, look, inside we have the tilt bob. The boys will put that on
How
at the
long
customs.
is it?
I think these are these must be the head bolts. And we're going to keep the new balls in the bag, and we're going to go over and fetch the balls to put in. Now, here are the bolts, obviously to put the head up. Now we're going to put them in hand tight.
That's what we're gonna do.
Because we're going to take it out. Now, are you ready, folks, for the exciting portion of us lifting Mr. Head? So far, so good. Good. This is the premium edition. You know, they didn't make a pro. They started with premium, and they went to limited. And this machine is just amazing. It really is. The programming is now complete. See, it wasn't amazing. It was very nice, but they didn't finish the programming. But now they have. So we think it's really nice. Okay, now let's see if there's anything special for Batman. Okay, this is the machine registration for the Stern Insider. So we don't need, I'm going to be able to table. Obviously, we're going to give it to the customer. Now you'll notice that this specific game has a command to remove this wire nut. I wonder if we should remove the foam too. Or should we leave the foam there? Should say, oh, it does say cable tie and foam. It actually said it. I was gonna poke fun, Let me have that piece of foam. That. Oh no, we'll leave it. We're gonna put that on. Yes, of course. That's why you saved it.
Yes,
You know,
of
Tony
course.
is not as stupid as all you thought he was.
I went to college.
I'll put this over here, and we're gonna need the razor. Here it is. You did go to college.
I did go to college. There's Vincent Price.
That's right. He was Egghead.
Yes. There's Frank Gorshin.
You know,
You got it?
I know. Wonderfully, Adam West and Burt Ward both had a part in this machine, making it. And they were traveling too with it. They were so happy that this finally came out. Now, because this is a local delivery, it's a very good customer who's buying it, and it was not cheap. It's not cheap. However, this is a game that will never, ever, ever, ever lose value. Ever.
That is true.
Never,
That is true.
ever. If you buy a Batman, you buy a new car, you drive it off the lot, bang. You buy a Batman, it's there.
Unless you smash it up.
Unless it's
Well,
rock
yeah,
bottom.
yeah, or it is, yeah.
Or it's
Yeah, I
round.
mean, obviously, but the Batman will hold its value. The best thing is a lot of these pinball machines, as you know, have trade value. So let's suppose you have a Batman, and some guy's got a, wait a minute, there we go. Somebody's got a Batman, and then some guy's got a Stranger Things. Well, you two could make a trade. And maybe even up, maybe a swap, whatever. But it's nice. You have that ability to do it. Now, we have to do certain things when they're plugged in, when they're fresh. Like me. Let me see if I have a cord. I'm just going to leave the new cord.
Yes.
Um,
Get an old cord.
yes, exactly. Yeah, I have it here. I'm going to borrow one from Renee's. Now, this game you're looking at, this Captain America, we've ordered all new artwork from Joe Zabo. He's a really nice guy and does really art. Now, I need you to push this
I
toward
got
Mr.
it.
Cord.
Yes. Good.
Good. And now it's plugged in, and it could be on, it could be off. The only stern mystery is
It's
you
on or off.
plug it in and it's still dead. So I'm going to assume it's off. So now we turn it on. We'll see if we see that little blink.
Here we go.
Did you see the blink?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't either. There we go.
That isn't doing it.
It's loading. Now it's important that you keep this door shut because the game is checking itself. You'll see the lights sweep through. See, like that. It's making sure everything seems to be correct. And if there's an error, it'll come up on the screen.
Ryan said it's Todd, Batman, and Kurt Robin. Ryan 613.
Where is my little Curdy today?
He's busy.
He's busy on a service call.
Now, I'm going to leave it has a protection glass
Yeah, I'm gonna
here in front. Okay, it's still checking. That was a good sign. There may be extra checks involved here. Restarting. Remember, this is new out of the box. We're going to give it the benefit of a doubt.
As a penguin, good.
And Stern has a pretty good check service. Now it's going to do the final check to make sure all the boards are there. So we're waiting for that. I know,
You want to give some Batman history? Why are you doing it?
Well, I
That
grew up
Chris
with
just
this.
sent you $1.99 saying Uncle Todd is Batman.
Thank you. I could be
There you
fat
go.
man. Now, if you do some quick math, I was, let's see.
Marie Dillon wants to
65.
know how much the game is.
14. It was not cheap. Okay.
Broken.
It didn't ask to set up, but we're going to go into adjustments. Oh, can you? Oh, you know what? I don't know how many balls it takes.
I think it's
6 balls.
6.
Can you go over and rustle up 6 balls from our ball division?
Where is the ball division?
Go straight.
Straight.
No. You
Yeah.
were pointed that way. When I say straight, you keep walking that direction.
It's to the left, Tony.
I'm such a shit.
It's in the next batch of.
Tony, you know I'm just kidding, right? You do know that. God, I wonder. See, now I don't remember where the dumb.
Oh,
free
so they
play
moved
is.
the pinballs on me. Okay.
See, Kurt usually puts this on free play, and I can't remember it all. Tony, why are you so great?
He just is.
Okay. Now we'll slide. You slide the glass down while I try to figure out where the heck I put the free play, and you can drop the balls.
I got it. Uh-oh.
There we go. I don't know where the free play is. I don't think it's here. Let me see if it's on the phone. Mr. Phone is ringing. Tony, could you go over and pick up the phone? Oh, they're both Tonys. I just realized that.
What? That's Paul.
No, Paul. The other Tony is, hold it.
So, in fact, Chris gave you another $1.99.
Chris, where you're supposed to buy my Revolution X?
Says you can't say that on his.
Okay. Now, here's the question.
Ryan said Everett online too.
Everett. He wants me dead. Paul is going to try the game first.
You're going to get first shot at playing the game.
Never played pinball in my life.
Oh, this is a big event.
Whoa.
Can you hear that? I wonder. Let's see if he's one of those.
grew up in
I
that-
flip
Yo, what are you
the
doing
flippers at
here?
the
I
same
grew up with a
time.
PlayStation. all
Come
right?
over here, young man. I step over here.
Who's Batman?
Stringer Films just gave you $2. I
Thank you,
expect to
Matt.
see you in a retro shirt tomorrow.
I could
Aw.
for the show.
Yeah, it's been a show.
All right. Program it by pressing that button. That sends a signal into the computer and gives you the ball.
You mean the start button?
Now look.
Afternoon in Gotham Central Park. Noble sanctuary of nature in the midst of the teeming metropolis.
Look.
Someone can't believe you never played pinball before.
Player one, you're up.
This is it, player one.
How old are they?
Isn't that great?
no
All
clue.
public domain footage. Anyway, are we ready to shoot Mr. Ball? Shoot it?
Oh, is there a ball?
Yeah. Now use the flippers to flip.
What's this playing?
Oh boy, we don't have
That's for later.
we don't have the wood under it. It's not gonna play very well. It's not gonna play very well. I think we'll have to. Now that's in slow motion.
2x4?
This is a good way to learn.
It is.
There's a 2x4 over there. If you walk around the corner to your left. Look, not like he never played pinball. And did you notice he flips one flipper at a time? Usually, a new player hits both.
Both of them, yeah.
Shoot the bat phone right here. Good.
I'll summon himself.
Good, you did it. You
Yeah,
did
I
it.
didn't even know.
You did. You hit it. The train is moved. Now, try to aim for that ball right there.
How do you aim in pinball?
You learn. It really does. You can aim depending on where the ball comes.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, depending where it hits on the flipper.
It's a good way to learn, isn't it? No 2x4. Let me find it. He's doing great.
It's behind, it's under attack from Mars.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can lift the back up, I think we may tilt it, but if you get behind it.
Ready?
Yep.
That scared the hell out of me.
Now
I
it'll-
was like,
Now it'll work.
It'll be better.
It'll
It's
work.
I
probably
got enough
still-
college debt to worry about.
The game gave you the ball back. It felt sorry for you.
Alright.
I have not seen one with all the new programming. They've added a ton of stuff. I can already see.
Thank goodness.
This is one of your better Stern Games. I mean, this is loaded with toys.
Lock is lit.
Now you won't get a bat. Now you can use this as a bat. Now when you see it flash, you can load the ball. But let's see. Nixie tubes. See, 30. Now if you match the tube,
And free
you
game.
would have matched it. And it's similar to the Neil Hefti theme. It's slightly different, so you don't get copyrighted zapped.
I really want to push that button.
Push it.
Anything?
In color.
Why does it feel like it doesn't shoot up?
Afternoon in
It's
Gotham
still not
Central
the
Park.
The
the
coach
pitch
not
is
right.
still not
Yeah.
great. The pitch is still not great. But this is actually a good way to learn. When it's slower, you can start to learn how to aim. If you hit this again, you'll like the E in Joker. You did. Now hit it one final time. Almost. Good, you did it. Now, Joker is now spelled. Now, shoot up this lane if you can. And you really can aim. This is a skill game. Skill.
The game of
This is
skill.
not luck.
What they say.
Chess is a game of skill. I don't know about this.
Hear this, a brand new player.
Terrible.
Ah, the bat's done. You did it. You answered it. You got 1,400,000.
Okay.
It's so good to
Okay.
see all the wonderful characters from my childhood. Cesar, Romero. He was like,
Yes, Marie, there's an auction
that was
tomorrow.
his best role.
7 o'clock Eastern.
He wouldn't shave his mustache.
It was like the perfect. Everybody they cast was
Birds of
Sorry about
flowers.
the finger.
Oh yeah, it was perfectly cast.
Frank Marshall.
And of course the beautiful Lee Murrayweather. Julie Newmar was
Newmar.
playing it, and then Lee Murrayweather.
Arthur Kent.
Plunger to Lake top lane for skill shot. That was the skill shot here. So this premium is packed with stuff.
Even the Batmobile.
Yep. Yeah, you need to hit that to swirl it. You see the back? Right.
I did it.
Good.
Yeah,
Very good. You did.
Lock is lit.
And did you notice something else? It worked right out of the box.
That is.
What's
in the box?
Well, there's an awful lot of stuff in this game. And I don't detect any lights out.
I wish I could buy one. Last one.
Talk to the wife. Oh, I know. Look at how brilliant the colors are. Now, Chris Frenchie, who designed my t-shirt on the back, he's the master artist. Some people argue this is his best work. I think it's great, but the Munsters, he's got me hooked on the Munsters.
The t-shirt is a baby.
And
Monsters art.
the Munsters art is stunning. And we
Black and
understand,
white.
we understand Chris is working. Is Chris on by any chance?
Yeah.
Chris is working on 4 pinball projects. 4. He can't tell us what they are, but we'll see soon enough. We can wait. Isn't this nice? This guy's going to be so pleased. The only thing we have to do now is he wants us all to sign the playfield in indelible chrome paint.
Really?
No! No, we're not going to do that.
Very nice.
Let's see how they end it. No copyright. It's slightly
That's
different.
very neat.
It only had
Slightly
3
different.
seasons.
2 seasons.
It says 3 seasons.
No, it was 120 episodes.
Yes, 3 seasons.
Did they spread it 120? I guess they would spread it out over 3. The last year was only half hours.
Half hours.
The first 2 years, it was part 1 and part 2, Wednesday and Thursday night. You had a half an hour Wednesday and the cliffhanger, and then you had to tune in Thursday.
It has the movie on VHS.
And Frank
The
Gorshin
movie,
didn't
the
come
original
back.
movie.
Marie,
was
there's
great.
a list on our website of what's for sale.
Actually,
John Astin played.
that's right. But
Yeah.
guess what? In Batman Revisited, they made a brand new movie a few years ago with Burt Ward and Adam West touring with the Batmobile. And somebody steals the Batmobile.
Yes, that's true.
And it turns out to be Frank Gorshin, the Riddler.
Yes, Marie, it's for tomorrow.
And he thinks that the Batman, it was real. And the Batman and Robin, you know, Burt Ward and Adam West say, no, this wasn't real. This was a TV show, and everything was fake. And he gets them tied up with one of the fake-looking bombs. And it was great. It was really
very campy, right?
it was really good. Frank Gorshin was game to play,
Yeah.
and it was great. It was really good.
He also went on after.
It's on YouTube. It's a 90-minute telemovie. It was a TV movie that did very well. It brought in a lot of money.
He went on after the Beatles and had a Sullivan show.
Really?
Yes. He didn't like it very much.
Yeah, well,
People were screaming, they want to see the Beatles. See him. Little TV fact.
well, it's interesting. Everybody likes different things. I guess you can see the color changing LEDs here. I like this whole setup. I mean, Stern really spent years on this thing. This must have been 3 years in the making. To get the licensing. Look at the people they licensed from. DC Comics and Warner Brothers Entertainment. Now, of course, Batman was 20th Century Fox originally, but then they had to get all the approval. I mean, to use all these clips. I mean,
They've remastered. They look pretty
yeah, they're
pretty
beautiful.
clear.
Yeah,
That image is
it's
crystal.
beautiful stuff, and it was great. A great
that?
show.
Acid Rain says hi, Todd.
Hello. We were just opening up Batman. Now we're showing off our other treasures. We have other treasures, you know. We have Vector. I am a PAC. What does PAC stand for?
I don't know, sir.
You're getting the game. Play Analysis Computer for your Vector game plan. Let's listen.
I am a PAC, Play Analysis Computer, for your vector game plan.
See?
Do you understand now?
Yes.
Now look over here and see. Turn the camera this way. Now your first shot goes up here to that flipper, and if you get them down in sequence, you knock down your defenders. See, these targets are there blocking the vector scan shot. There's so much to do in this thing. Oh God, that's not a good way to start. I didn't hit anything. No, I'm not hitting anything. God, that's so, what an awful game.
Hey.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it's not off the center. It's not going on that switch.
How much is this?
It's too much. Whatever I told you, I priced it too high.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
This has these. Unfortunately, it uses little wire forms to translate the wire, and we're going to have to bend that over. See, I think somebody put that post in.
Yeah, I don't think it had a purpose.
No. Now, here's a really interesting thing. I sold this machine in 1990.
Wow.
It has my sticker in it. One sticker left in it. And it made its way up north, and it came down in a trade. I think it was New Hampshire. So you're going to have to make some of this.
Now it's going to my house. I gotta fix it.
Defender.
Now, my second set of defenders. Now, the good news is you can order these drop targets. They're little defender people. So it's really nice. So you now have a new set. See, if I was able to hit that, I would have been able to knock those stupid targets down. I want to hit another defender.
Why?
Oh, crap.
Oh, you missed it.
And I could have collected. See, now it has the collectible holes where it's able to kick the holes back. You can knock 3 holes.
Showers.
Hit the showers.
That's it. Hit the shower.
Are they all male?
Oh, this kid's watching.
They do.
What else is for sale here at the TNT?
Well, we did sell Future Spa. We're doing the electronics in this. It was bought as is.
Yeah.
I think I showed everybody last night. The Asteroids Deluxe overhaul is almost done. The Mortal Kombat and the Captain America are going to Renee. He's a policeman in Texas. The guy never showed up to pick his repair of Stargate. He said he was coming today. No sign. Charlie's Angels is waiting for a backblast. Actually, Gert, it was either coming from Denmark or Holland. I think it was Denmark. A brand new backglass. And this beautiful game, my Tony is taking at the right price.
That's right.
That's right, young man.
That's right.
It's loading.
It's very loud and lower.
The stadium is rock for the big match.
I showed you this last night, but this may be the last time I'm going to play it.
Oh, no.
Well, if you buy it,
Acid wants to know if you have a Bad Dudes PC vape.
I had one. You missed one in our best offer sale. I had one. But it's gone. I just got another hole, baby.
How exciting it is.
This is programmed by John Poppy, and it's just amazing. It's a beautiful piece of equipment. Out there, right down the floor.
Right down the Has a sticker on it, too.
Look, I'm giving that.
You have the sticker for free?
It's cockeyed too. It's cockeyed.
He's amazed. The young boy is amazed.
That young boy who's never played one before. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't tell me that when I hired him. I would have fired him. Now, I'll tell you what we were working on today.
You have to go on the website, Drew. There's a link.
We just finished this beauty. And
Pat's not here.
now, I'll show you something. Coming close. We discovered this is a Stan Harris. He took the mechanism out. This whole mechanism was screwed down in the bottom of it and made this a roll through. I'm making a video. I did this before. For some reason, he took the left varia target out. You have to get another glass. This one, oh God, I don't think Steven can save it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh man. So this is a work in progress. The cabinet is atrocious. Now what we did with this game, this spider, spider. I had this for sale, and I was offering it to somebody as is, but working, and then I'll give you a nice play field. Well, we had a guy say, well, I really want the game, but he didn't want to fuss with the play field. So we took the play field that it came with out, and we've been switching and moving parts over to this one. So basically, he's going to get a perfectly playable game. We're going to glue these down to this one. And he's going to take care of the play field itself. But we did change all the rubbers. So we have all the new rubbers in it. We put light bulbs in it. So when the Spy Hunter's done, it'll be pretty decent. And look, Charles, your game is done. Chuck. Now, I said, look, aren't these great? Look at these things. These are from Graphics. These beautiful multicolored changing. Look how they change. There's 4 positions. They actually have a program, and they're the same thickness as the other. I don't know how the heck they do it. It's just amazing stuff. Now, I looked at the back and I said, we need foil on the back. We need silver. And I had Michelle, and this is Michelle. I had Michelle cut it. So she cut a form to fit it out of paper, and then she cut the plexi. She cut this. to fit exactly right, and we put it in,
And it looks terrible.
and we realized
Yeah, I don't like it.
that what it does, now of course it'll be flat, but Michelle and Chuck both said that you need the black. There's too much, see? It's just too much. So what I'm going to do is give the pieces to Chuck, and he can put it in if he desires.
Hassett said it's too much like medieval madness.
Well, I guess you can say that. To a point, maybe. But Chuck, it's done. Chuck's coming tomorrow and get this. Really nice. We're really happy with how it came out. What's missing from this is my sticker. My sticker is missing.
I will
Question
get
is,
that
where am I going
afterwards.
to put it?
Well, that's true
You know what? I'll put
too.
it right here. Tony, can you grab my sticker over here, Butterballs? Come over here, right over here. You better. I mean, come on. I put them on.
How many you want? 3?
Just no. Well, I could put 3 on this, but Chuck would get
The
mad.
whole box wants you.
Chuck would get mad. We're just going to put 1 on Chuck's game, just to piss him off. Now the nice thing is, all my stickers. Listen, they can easily be peeled off, but I'm going to put it on it to show people that I'm great. Am I great?
Still out for debate.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Did you
kidding.
hear that? I gave you an opportunity to play Batman. We're in our crowded workshop.
You set
They
yourself
didn't-
up for that one.
Yes, I did. They didn't pick up the Beatles gold yet. They did not pick up the alley.
No,
Cats.
they were
I need
supposed to
these
be here
kids
today,
out of
weren't
here.
they?
Oh my
That's
god.
why I was here for you too.
Oh, but so I did sell another Mando. So 2 Mando Pros went out. One yesterday, one today, and then guy picked up a Joust. It's actually worked great. A nicely working Joust. But you see, I didn't restore it. Are you going to
That-
make me proud? The electronics are done.
This
We had
adds
to
at
do
least
a ton of work.
$500 to the game.
We had to do, no, it wasn't a lot of work. We had to do the usual work. The bridge rectifiers on the bottom, the fuse clips,
I'm very
the
handy.
capacitors, a boatload of capacitors on that soundboard. A boatload. Which one?
Dent.
You like? Oh, there's a dent.
Dent.
Oh, it's worthless now.
Drew F. said he likes the show from last night with you and your daughter.
Oh, thank you. Listen, yes, I'll put a link at the end. Tammy interviewed me. It ran an hour and 7 minutes. It was supposed to be an hour at most, and we didn't even get a chance to finish everything. But we had a great time, and it's on Tammy Tucky's channel, and the chat was very busy. So if you watch the show, you can read the chat, and you'll hear a whole bunch of stuff about me you don't know. You know, I'm a plethora of knowledge. Did you 2 boys know that?
No, I did not.
Well, Paul's not
Finding
used
out firsthand.
Paul's not used to it. He never played pinball before. You know, I didn't even think, you know, if I had asked him that, then I would probably said you're not hired.
Good thing.
That was on the resume. Never
It should be on the resume.
It should be. A little knowledge of what you're doing.
Yeah, that helps. That helps. But that's good. No, at least now he has played.
He got to play a good one.
And he did pretty
He
good.
did, yes.
He actually did pretty good. We'll have to show him some more details on playing.
I'd rather play the Captain America.
Okay, he's a video man. You'll be able to. Right now, the picture's wishy-washy. And it does play, though. I actually have a video where they delivered it in the pouring rain.
Is that
And the
why-
game was drenched.
I would have been crying.
It was drenched. So we dried it out in the warehouse for a few days before I even looked any further. It didn't hurt anything, but now we had to get all new cider. So Renee wants this thing to be perfect. So it will be.
Really?
It will be. Look at how beautiful the Pac-Man Cabaret. That's from Mark in Canada. He wanted a real Pac-Man Cabaret, no multi-case. Original control, television sets original. Wait a minute. Tony wants to know. Get down, Tony. Paul asked, what are all these things up here for? What are they up here for? He didn't know they went in the games.
That's what isn't it?
Not everything's flat screens, baby.
No, that certainly is.
Not anymore. No, we don't need. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go up front. I'm going to show them what's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow night,
Uh-oh.
in color,
This is the fun part.
you are going to be able to bid on a whole bunch of my
Buy
garbage.
this.
Actually, we could put that in the auction. But I want to show you what we're going to be featuring. First of all, this motion clock is going to be coming. It's a waterfall. So I'm working on stuff. I'm trying to get some more. This is a very rare motion lamp with gold leaf. But this is going to be featured tomorrow at the end. Unless somebody buys it. Makes me an offer I
I
can't.
got enough money.
This guy's loaded.
Load it.
Come. I can't even dub in. We're going to be selling that silent scope. Somebody took the cabinet. We had the cabinet outside for free. It is gone. We'll have this with a brand new grounded plug on it, a new fluorescent tube. The bottom lights up, and we put little footies on it. So if you sit it on your counter, the bottom will glow red. It's very nice.
It is nice.
This is a very rare tester. It's for Universal. Can you believe a Mr. Do Ladybugs tester for Mr. Do games? We do not have the cable on the side. But you talk about Bronze Age stuff. Baby, this is it. So that's a really, really neat thing to have. We have Battlezone boards, 2 sets, Monte Carlo, and another Bronze Age, Atari's first. Actually, it's not their first color game. It's their second one. But that was a color game. Zor. Very rare board set that works. Astro Fighter. No, that's Astro Fighter. Sega Gremlin. What's wrong, honey? 885? Okay, right here is my card.
No, Hokies. They
Hokies.
didn't pay for it. How much would I give for tech?
$85. I don't know. Give them $8. $8. You have to tip these. We're booked solid with parties. I'm so glad the parties have come back. We were the oldest. We've been doing private parties longer than anybody in the country. Ours are private. Chuck E. Cheese parties are not private. Parties everywhere else are not private, just at TNT. We started now 36 years ago, and we're booked now till 9. Anyway, getting back here. Here is a super rare video game, Space Odyssey. They must have made a handful of them. It's a complete board set. I can't test it. I can't test the Astro Fighter either. But all the boards are in it. This is the board we took out of our working lethal, our Dark Silhouette Silent Scope 2. Complete board set with power supply. We're going to sell that at the sale. Astro Blaster, fighter pilots needed in Sector Wars. A complete board set to Astro Blaster. We are selling these 2 card games from the Todd Tuckey collection. Terry's getting all the money for her kids at school. So if you want to buy it, one's brand new, never opened, and the other one we played a few times, the movie trivia. A Tato service tip manual. Look at how thick it is. That is a manual with tips on fixing and repairing and adjusting all the Tato games for the 2 classic years. Every single one is there. We have a Rocco, this is actually a Nibbler logic board, 3 Neo Geos, 1 works, the other 2 don't. We're going to sell them for 1 price. Here's 2 together, Bronze Age, Atari Football and Atari Baseball. The boards are clean, but there's no ROMs on the one board, but somebody put caps in it. We have some marquees for sale. It is a load. We have a stack of Cinematronics boards, including Super Off-Road Track Pack, but they don't work. So maybe you can fix it. We're going to sell this gun, a complete silent scope gun with the base. I want this out of here. We junked that game. I tried to sell that game to you folks for $1,000. Nobody wanted it. Nobody.
Scott says he wants you to show the marquees because he's going to bid on them.
Scott who?
Parisi.
Oh, Scott Parisi, okay. Brand new Alley Master. a used American horseshoes, the full-size Atari, Midway Arch Rivals, a Miss Pac-Man with nice color, but it's scratched on the back, a brand new Trivia Wiz Cabaret, a brand new Double Dribble, a Birdie King.
Brennan Doherty just gave you $1.99.
Oh, thank you. Well, thanks. Thank you very much. Trivia Wiz, a Phrase Craze. It's, I think, new. Yeah, brand new. And another brand new Match 'em Up. So it's a whole big stack of them. I should list them tonight. Maybe we'll list them after the live feed's over. We have an Express Raider PCB. We're going to sell it cheap. That's the first item of the night. And we're going to have a cheap price on it.
You're welcome,
We have
Scott.
3 or 4. Looks like 4 home joysticks. 2 of them are brand new. Maybe you guys can use them. X-Fighter, whatever the heck. We're going to have some old manuals, classic manuals. We'll have 5 working power supplies, both screw terminal and the box. We have a working, tested, clean Pac-Man PCB and a class of 81 Simpsons Bowling. It gets so far in the power up, it asks for the disc, and the player is no good, but we're going to give you a clean disc. We have a Spy Hunter harness that came out of that cabinet. Nobody wanted to buy my Spy Hunter tester, so guess what? We junked it. I pulled off the control panel, which we'll be selling for like $350, and then I had that harness from the Spy Hunter. Maybe you need it. 15 flyers. We haven't finished, so we still have some more crap. This was going to be in it. I know, I was going to put this in.
I was going to ask you that the other day.
Yeah, this is going to be in it.
Okay.
My Expo program with my pictures in it, signed, of course. We'll have to come up with
How much is this?
something to it. Aha! That is my green screen clip. I use that to clip.
Pac-Mania,
green
yes,
screen.
Acid Rain.
Where's the Pac-Mania? Did we put the... Oh, no, we... Okay, here's the problem with Pac-Mania. We think we know what's wrong with it.
I think that's the Pac-Mania.
No, this is
That's
Frogger.
the Frogger.
This is for my Frogger. We think we know what's wrong with the board, but I got nobody in today to solder. So that I'm going to drop off this auction because I think I can get it working. It comes up so far in stocks. We just don't have the manpower. Now, I will sell at one lot. If anybody needs a whole bunch, they look like they're all complete. Stern power supplies from the old video games. There's a whole boatload of them here. I was going to put that in the auction, but I don't know if I will. We're still trying to come up with some more stuff. Yes, it's very depressing. Now I'm depressed. I'm exhausted.
Green
too.
Rush wants to know if you like cheesecake.
Oh God, yeah, I'm breathing. Yes, of course you like cheesecake. Anybody breathing does. Now, of course, I like it the best when you have a fresh pot of coffee. Wash it down with. Yes. We can't find Terry's Pinball Pass. I can't find it. So Terry's Pinball Pass has vanished, and I have no idea what happened to it. I had it in my hand, but you can see it's in this mess someplace.
Slowly we're cleaning this up, but it's a work in progress.
You see, the thing is when you clean that, you also have to, the games have to keep going out. So we can't stop our deliveries and our overhauls. So we get to cleaning and getting the boxes condensed, and we ship stuff right away. Now, you guys know, other places, oh, I have to find a box. I only ship once a month. You hear all these. We get them out like the next day or the same day if they're paid for. So tomorrow at the sale, you wait until I send you a bill that you won't forget. And then once you get the bill, then you can pay it, and then we will box it in our boxing division over there.
They want to know where Curdy is.
Curdy came in early this morning. He shocked us. He showed up at 10 a.m. because, and I'm quoting, I have to go to a birthday party today at 2. So I got 4 hours out of the boy. 4 hours. And then he said, Maybe I'll come back tonight. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Is it good, son?
It's great. It's groovy.
See, he's learning. I said, you need to agree with everything I said. I mean, you have to. Anyway, your assignment tonight is to watch me. Oh, there's our video. See, newly uncrated. See, your assignment tonight. I can't do anything with it. Will Todd ever have a pinball again? I can't do anything. I'll tell you why I can't. We call them waffles, and I can't do a waffle. It would make it slightly different because technically it's not legal, and it won't bother most of my people, most of the people that do it, but boy, they will bother me.
Scotty's not in tonight.
No, Scotty is home under the covers.
No.
I was just looking at all the Scotty Solderbot. Yeah, the bargain basement. Yes. Well, we do them. You know we do. Actually, this is the new video I'm working on. And I added this footage today. It's not going to play now. See, it's not happy. Sometimes it has to catch up. One of the Varia targets out of the machine. This is the dragon. And we have a young boy working for us now. He's 16 years old. His name is Lex. And he actually did this all himself. I pointed at that. They didn't throw it away. They screwed it down to the bottom of the game. Can you imagine? They took this part out of the game and screwed it in the bottom. And then you can see they added that switch. And this is the original oddest thing I've ever seen. Wrote on. So you'll see a detailed video. And this isn't the first game. He did it to another dragon, and he did it to a torch. They took out the Varia target. I just don't get it. And there's nobody living that can tell me why. It's actually Fred Brace made now. Yeah, here's what they did. Look, see that? They took the Varia target out. They filled the hole up.
Now, do you
They
see
filled
what this
the
guy
point
did?
switch up, and then they put this metal to
this
carry the
in.
ball.
Okay.
And it comes out
And
the
then he
top.
put it, see the post, and he took this
And it hits
post
this
out.
pop bumper.
And that's where the point switch was, 10-point switch.
So instead of getting
that's what he filled in.
1,000,
what we're gonna
2,000,
do,
3,000,
this
you
is
got
coming out.
3,000.
He drilled 2 holes to put this in. So that's coming out for good.
Yes, are you ready to go?
Okay. We're going to put the Varia target in the hole. Stop here.
Here's
And
your
then we're gonna
ammunition.
Put a post here.
Don't we tip them too?
And we're going to put the
No.
rubber here.
You're
It
sure?
might
Okay?
ask, but
And
that's
then
only
we're
if
gonna
you
put the
deliver.
switch that's underneath the plate
If
to
they
break
ask,
through that hole
put $5.
and get this back up. So
No.
Lex has his work
Yeah.
cut out for him. Good.
I'll take some.
Oh,
There we go.
Terrykins.
Lex has pounded out the putty.
Anyway, you're gonna like
The
this.
Varia target is back in.
Oh, I need to stop this. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that's what's coming. And Tony's what's
Amazing
coming.
stuff.
I've got to make a deal with Tony. Tony, I'm trying to get Tony under 10,000. I'm trying. I said I'm trying. I didn't say I would.
Sounds like he's gonna take it.
I'm working with the boy.
I'm a good customer.
He is. Tony is a very good customer. Tony is also very strong, as you can obviously see. And he has done several moves by himself.
Yes. I'm Batman here, but
He is not worthless.
no.
He is not useless. Although your wife thinks you
Yeah,
are. That's what women are supposed to think.
well,
That's why we love our women.
women are wonderful. Yeah.
That's why we love them.
Tell Tony what happens when you get on that casting couch.
Oh no!
Tony's a little too fat for me.
Is that what that is?
I like my men lean and mean.
I have too much meat
They
on
want to
my
hold this.
bone.
I don't know if they're here.
Oh.
That's it.
So now I'm
Say
holding.
goodnight, Gracie.
Yeah. Well, I think, yes, tomorrow night, Scott will be here. Tell Tony. Oh, okay. All right. I read that. Tamikins is home. She's home. with Mom, and I think they went out. I think they went out for dinner or something. Terry's doing the party, the 7 to 9, and then Angie's in tomorrow morning. We're booked solid tomorrow too, Sunday. So she'll do the first 2, and then Terry will pick up the last. Then Terry will step in when we do the best offer sales. We need to convince this boy, that boy right there, to do the sales with us. Wouldn't that be nice?
You pay me.
Wow.
What answer is that?
Scott, Robert
Terry.
Israel wants to know, what do you think of the Spooky Scooby-Doo? It looks great. We want to see how it plays, but I mean, it looks great. I can't imagine after all these years they would release an awful game. I can't even begin to imagine. So I think it's going to play great too. And I love the fact that it has all those different color ramps. It's also a wide body. It has those really unique flipper things at the bottom. I mean, the game looks great. And what a great theme.
Put your face on a pinball machine.
We are.
They'll eat that up with a spork.
The
With a
kids will go
spork?
bonkers.
They will. They go bonkers. Yes, I am. My TNA is a great game, and that's here to stay. My wife will sell it when I die, so
It's in the
that's
will.
when it goes. So. Anyway, folks,
Get the
I'm
top
glad you
will,
joined
get
us.
early.
God, we've been on for 56 minutes and 17 seconds.
Fascinating.
That's too long.
It is. I'm gonna cut it down.
Don't when you have fun. Oops, I can't even name right. When you're having fun, this is what happens. Are we having fun? Did you learn a lot today?
I did.
I taught him the Bally system, the logic board, the driver board, the solenoid driver. I didn't show him the power supply in the bottom, but I gave him a crash course so he'll never have to learn it again. Am I right?
I'm sure I'll have questions.
We'll have
But
questions.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I gave him the basics. He already soldered and he changed over flipper parts and other parts from that junk play field over to the Spy Hunter. I had him assigned busy. Lex, who was here earlier, that you saw in that video, he worked on the Dragoon. The Dragoon. And then he assisted Paul with the stuff in the back of the Spy Hunter. Mario Brothers is done. Super Mario. I can't. It's available again. I have to take after. Oh my gosh, it's just like I think somebody's buying the Funhouse. I'm actually going to call them after this video is over. So, without any further ado, I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn the camera to you here, okay? And I'm going to find it right here.
It's like Spielberg.
Do you see this? See, it says Homeward Bound. This is my end credits right here. So I put that there. And oh, you know what? I have to change the copyright. You know, I'm going to do that right now because our copyright. No, that's not the right copyright. Let me find the right. All right, here it is here. So there's the copyright. So I'll go here and I'll do that and I'll type in 3. Then I go up here. You know, this is so old, I have to save it. Now, if you don't save it, it holds the information in a page. You have to backtrack. What a pain in the ass. But if you forget to save it, you can still find it. But rather than do that, I just hit the save. And now we are ready for the end credits. All right, and then we're going to say goodbye because we do appreciate you all here and watching. And that's now.